Hello and welcome to the section 2. In this section, we will see how we can connect with Tableau with the help of single data source file. In this video, we will see the connect page and the features and the functionalities that we have with the connect page. And with that, we will see the global superstore dataset that we are going to use it for whole video series. So with that, this is what we have for the data connection page. So this is the data connection window from where we can see the workbook which we have connected to and the data tables that we have inside that workbook. So let's jump into Tableau. Okay, so we are on the landing page of the Tableau. Let's connect to this sample superstore dataset. So I'm just browsing for that dataset over here. Once we have selected the dataset, we are on the data connection window. So over here on top, you can see we can modify the connection window. That is, if you want to browse different Excel sheet, you can just modify this with respect to that. Over here, you can see use data interpreter. This is the data cleaning feature that we have from Tableau. If you have some problem with the data inside data table, over here, if I just bring orders table, if Tableau identifies that there is some problem inside data, if there is unclean data inside dataset, it will enable us a data interpreter. This is a very good feature to clean data automatically. If any dataset that we are interested in, we can just bring that dataset over here in the canvas, and the quick snapshot of that data you can see over here at the below. If you want to rename this dataset to any other name, you can just double click on this and you can just rename that. If you want to merge dataset, if you want to get insight from returns table, you can just bring that table over here in the canvas. It will allow you to join the dataset, and you can select any of the join by selecting this icon. We can select left join, we can select right join, or any other join based on your business need. We can define any primary key and foreign key that we want, but Tableau will suggest us the best suited primary key and foreign key over a data. And with that, you will see over here in the canvas the two different data sets, those are joined. But for now, we don't need this join. We can select how we want to connect to the data. If you want to bring whole data set inside Tableau, we can create extract file. If you want to directly connect to the data set, we can connect directly with the help of live connection. For now, keep this as a live connection because we don't want to get into the extract connection and we don't want to save those files. So this is again very important to select. If you have a data access from a client or any project that you are working on, you can just select extract. If you have access to the data, if you are selecting this extract option, you will get the best performance from the Tableau over a data. If you are selecting live connection, it will directly connect it to that data set, and if it is a remote connection, it will take more time to refresh the data. So select this option based on your need and the requirement. If you want to apply some data source level filter over a data, you can just select this filter option and it will allow you to add any filter on the data. And if you want to exclude some data from the data source, you can just select anything. Like if you want to select region where I want to see only central region and west region, I can just select central region and west region. It will be bring into the data and all the other regions are excluded from the data. So you can see over here central and the east region is the only region that we have inside the region data. So like that, we can do over here many modifications from this data connection window. If you want to see the quick metadata information about the data, you can see over here. If we have multiple data tables, it will show a different name over here, the name of the field, which type of data it holds. You can see the different type of data types we have over here. We can select a number, decimal, or a whole number. If we have data time or date, we can select one of these. Then we have a string information. If you have a string data, you can just select string information. If you have Boolean information inside data, you can just select Boolean type of the data. So the changing data type is very easy. You need to just select this drop down and you can just modify this number. If for analysis we don't need this column, what we can do is we can just hide this column. And this is a temporary modification that we have did over a data. So for now it's hidden for the data set. If you want to do a split and a custom split, it's very easy. Like Excel, we can just select over here a split. It will automatically split that whole column into different parts. We can assign that split character. It's same as Excel. We can identify that character and we can assign over here with the help of custom split. We can assign that hyphen is the character. With the help of that, I want to split this whole column, and with that, how many splits that you want? You want the last one, you want the first one, or all column that we want. So you can modify those with the help of this. If you want to rename this whole column, just double click on that column. It will allow you to rename that whole column. If you want to assign sort over here in the data, you can assign that with the help of this. So those all options, those are there. If you want to do a pivot over a data, it's very easy. You need to just select those numeric fields over here. You can just select multiple numeric fields, and with that you will be able to do the pivot over here on the data. So you will see it's possible to do a pivot over a data. So those features also over here like Excel. So those all features, those are over here. And if you want to see a quick number of rows that we are interested in, you can just select this many of rows and it will allow you to see these many of rows over here. So this is what we have inside connection window. If you want to quickly jump into the canvas with this modification of data, you can just click on this sheet 1 and you will be on actual canvas. So this is what we have inside data connection page. Let's understand global superstore dataset, which we are going to use for whole video series. So let's understand global superstore dataset over here. We have each and every row over here is a transaction from superstore. So we can see over here order ID is a unique over here. So each and every order or a transaction have unique row over here. So each and every row represents a different transaction. So we have detail around order date, ship date, what was the ship mode that we have used while delivering the product. We have customer information. We have geographical information about customer. We have information about product, from which product subcategory we have this product that customer had ordered. And then we have information about sales, that is customer bill amount. Then we have quantities, how many quantities that customer had purchased. Then we have a discount, how much discount we have offered from superstore, and how much profit we have generated from that customer order. Everything we have over here in the sample superstore. We will see this in action in each and every video, because this is the data set that we are going to use for all the demos.